Y'all know what time it is, guys. Yes, y'all are seeing right. A battery that's about to go in an Impala mids amp. I got the two bass amps sitting back there, but we're gonna be setting everything up to get some sound today, guys. That's what this video's sole purpose is. Just trying to get some sound out of the Impala. Now, this battery may look familiar, which it is. This is a battery that I've used, like, it's been passed around in all of the cars. It's been used in the G35, it's been used in the Impala, it's been used in my girl's Altima. Only car it hasn't been in is the Tahoe. That's about it. But other than that, guys, this battery still measures sitting at 12.5 volts, and I can say this is probably the longest lasting battery I've ever had, longest lasting AGM battery I've ever had out of every battery I've ever bought. Man, this Duracell, what is this Duracell Platinum AGM? I might just try to go see if I can find me a second one just to pair it with the same exact one at the batteries warehouse. But yeah, guys, this, like I said, this battery has been kicking, and I throw nothing but abuse at it. So like I said, this is like the healthiest battery, and like I said, I just use this battery like for anything. Basically, I used it for my little speaker over there at one point. I used it, like I said, in all the cars. It's been a starting battery, whatever have you be. This battery's still good, and it's still lasting. So we're gonna be hooking this back up in the Impala. And these battery terminals that I got on here, these are like the ones that I had on the G the first time, but I don't know if y'all remember, I ended up breaking one because I tried to pry it open. This time I didn't do that, and as y'all see, this one may look a little crooked, but trust me, as y'all see, this is tight. It's not moving or none of that. It's because of, they come with like little sleeves on them, and these battery posts are a little bit beat up because, like I said, from the wear from me alone. But yeah, these battery posts are a little beat up, so I had to use the sleeve. There's like a little sleeve in there. I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, that like metal ring around, you can like barely see it, but there's a metal ring around the battery post, and then this slides over top of it to compensate for the space that's missing. But these are the battery terminals that I'm going with. It has 6 0 gauge 1/0 inputs on it, and honestly, this should be more than enough for what I'm going to be doing it for. But as y'all see, I can also put ring terminals up top or just shove the wire straight in there, and it has 4 gauge, it comes with 4 gauge reducers. So I'll put these, sorry guys, this is early in the morning, but yeah, we'll be I'll put the link for these down in the description, because these were like dumb cheap. These are only like, I think, 18 bucks or something like that. So I'm going to leave a link for those down to the description. Without further ado, I'm going to look for some screws real quick to start screwing this amp down. I'm going to make basically how I did in the Altima build and how I did in my girl's Altima build, my dad and my girl's Altima build, where I basically took and made like a battery box around all of this to keep the battery stable from sliding. But yeah, that's what I'm about to work on right now. Also, hopefully I can get some Bondo before the end of the video. I'm not going to do it on camera, but I'm going to do the tablet mount. It's so small, it shouldn't take me that long to get it done. Like I said, it's already fiberglass. It just needs to be bondoed, sanded, painted, and I can throw the tablet in there. I have to make sure the tablet still works. I'm not going to doubt that it doesn't work, but I know it's been being thrown around for like the past few months. So I'm going to charge it up, make sure it still works. Screen isn't broken or anything, but like I said, we're going to hopefully get some good sound out of at least the front doors and the subs by the end of the video. And hopefully I find somewhere to put the tweeters at so I can get ready to start working on those soon. But let me stop talking, guys, and we're going to start diving straight into this. Here we are now, guys, with the board in the back near the box with the Terra amps mounted to it. Battery box that I made. I'm going to bring the battery over here and set it in here. Get to connecting some power wires and stuff like that. I am going to next, before I bring the battery in here, I think I'm going to mount both the amps, and I think I'm going to have to mount them high on the box. So I'm about to go grab the other 2 amps and the board that I'm going to mount them to, get the screwing that to this piece of wood, or basically to the back of the box, and we're going to basically see how it's going to come along. We're going to hear some sound by the end of the video, guys. Promise you, we're going to hear some sound. Alright guys, I'm at where I'm going to call it quits for today. I know it looks a little sloppy back here, but it's just everything separated. I'm going to finish tomorrow once the 4 gauge to 0 gauge reducers come for the bass amps. But as y'all see, I do have the Terra amps hooked up, and I did listen to the mids so far, and my god guys, this thing sounds so wonderful. And I can't show y'all right now because I don't have nothing else on Bluetooth that, or another Bluetooth device that can connect to the head unit to play something. But tomorrow or tonight I'll charge the tablet up, so that way when it's the end, when we test everything all together, we'll be able to hear it. But it's coming along, guys. Here's the battery in here with the terminals on. There's where the bass amps are. There's the one for that JP sign, or Jonathan Price. But yeah guys, it's definitely coming along. And like I said, I tested just the front doors and they scream so loud, guys. Definitely stay tuned to the end to hear how all of this is going to sound so far. Only thing I need to get is just one more amplifier, and that's just for the highs. And I'm going to start working on putting the highs in their spots where I'm going to use. And I think I'm probably not going to use one set of the highs and use one set in the Tahoe. So I'll only be using 3 sets of highs in here. But guys, this, like I said, is coming along. So tomorrow, once the 0 gauge reducers come, we're going to be hooking. I have my 2 fuse blocks with power. For the powers for those, I have my 2 ground wires already cut. It's basically just gonna be plug and play tomorrow. Then I had to just find one RCA wire to plug into the master slave. I have this amp over here. It's gonna be the master. This one's gonna be the slave. And the only reason why this one's gonna be the master is because I can get to the controls on that side a lot easier than I can get to the controls on this side of the amp. And I know you only need 1 amp to tune, so just gonna use that one over there to do all the controls. Yeah, like I said, we just gotta wire up the bass amps, and we're gonna be hearing how this thing sounds. Alright guys, now don't mind the mess. I see y'all see the big mess back here, but I will have a short that shows everything cleaned up back here. But this is what it's looking like right now. Both amps are powered on. I did have a test listen for a session for about like 10 minutes just then, just to make sure we don't see no smoke, everything's working properly. But I have everything that's not connected, like on that side, tucked behind the battery or near it, but it's not going to touch nothing that's live or anything, so y'all don't have to worry about that. But all the other wires are over here. I had to I'm going to zip tie all of these like together and set them probably behind this piece of carpet or off to the side somewhere over here until I get the last amp that I need. That will be when I hook all the wires up and then be able to clean all the wires up at one time. But as y'all know, the purpose of this video was to get some sound out of this car. So I did, like I said, listen to it for like 10 minutes already. So we about to see how it sounds. Now I got a song that's just, I'm only gonna play one song, and it's only lows because this box that I built in here is for lows. It's tuned to 33 hertz. The song that I'm going to choose, it's a Young Boy song, Pull Up Acting. I really like the beat on this song because it's very low, very, very low, but I'm about to play it. Turn this up.
Introduce them to my phone. Cause I'm fly. We don't like it. We don't let you in your leg, baby. It's your family, baby. What that's about? Pull up to your house. For your top. Let them out. Put a honey on his head and knock them out. Pick them out. Only hands and they need it. Try to roll before his ass so smash him. Chains on, baby, like a T.
Flex.
Pointing to
Finally got some sound out of this car after a year. But like I said, guys, also don't forget about the giveaway. Don't forget, guys, this is the amp for the giveaway. I do have it kind of sitting under my junk right here, but there's nothing wrong with it. Still haven't used it on anything or nothing like that. I'm going to leave the video down in the description, and I'm going to put it up somewhere here in the video that's going to have the details on how you can win this amplifier right here. So guys, definitely check that video out. Definitely give me a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new here. Definitely let me know what y'all think about how it's sounding for now. And as y'all see, that's just the front doors without the rear doors done, and just bass. I only have mids and bass. I still have the tweeters to put in, still have the rear doors to do. And as far as the trunk goes, that's pretty much done. I just had to throw my last amp that I'm going to order back there. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.